Welcome to the Artist Lounge. Now, my name is Leo Preston Jr. and I am your host.
My name is Leosmith and I am your co-host.
And we're coming to you from Memphis, Tennessee, the Stone Award. Man, did you have a good time at the Stone Award?
Absolutely, man. It was beautiful, Leo, to see us giving us our flowers while we yet live, man. It was a wonderful experience, man, to see the work that people are putting into their communities, man, and their neighborhoods. And most importantly, Leo, to see these brothers and sisters being honored for their services is one of the most heartwarming things I've seen in a long time.
Man, and I want to tell you, the Stone Awards was awesome, off the chain.
Yes,
and I'd like to thank a brother that helped us get there, Mr. George Tillman.
Thank you.
Hey, we appreciate you. We thank you. We thank you. And also, man, one other thing I want to talk about, man, is that the opportunity to be a part, to be in the Stone Award family.
Yes,
I'm excited about it.
It's an honor and a privilege.
Thank you. Thank you.
We have a wonderful show for you. Stick and stay.
Don't you dare turn away.
Here's the show.
Oh, and the winner is Country Anthony Hendricks. Good news singer.
I just want to say from the bottom of my heart, thank you. We are in dire times these days. There's so much division, so much tension, and I just think it's a beautiful thing that the place where I work, WMC Action Squad, has made an effort to actually develop a partnership. I hope you guys can look this up. The Memphis 100. We actually have a partnership so that we can put forth good news and positive news. And it's a Memphis 100, the number 100.com, and they have a newsletter. And you know, it's so important to show the good things that are happening in our community because there are so many wonderful people doing so many wonderful things. Just look in this room alone. So I'm so honored that Stone Awards actually recognize that, and I do hope that you will seek out more about our partnership with the Memphis 100 so that we can continue to bring positive news to this community. Thank you so much.
Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the Eben Award for the most outstanding public service are State Representative Reginald Tate and State Representative Joe Towns, and also Larry Walker. Please welcome them to the stage.
Good afternoon to each and every one. I hope I look nice enough for a portrait on tonight. I'm so very honored and pleased, most gracious to accept this award. And first of all, I do give honor to God, who is the ruler and head of everything and everybody. And I thank him for Mr. McKenzie. We had the Stone Award in West Memphis, Arkansas a few years back, and it was such a great honor for you all to come to our city. Now he saw fit to bring me to your city, Memphis, Tennessee, which we are sisters right across the bridge. And I am very tired because we had a big cleanup in our city today, and I love cleaning up. I have 5 children, so I love cleaning up. And we had a big cleanup in our city today, so I'm just a little tired. But I asked my son, my baby son, who brought me over, if he would just bring me on over tonight to this beautiful occasion. And I just appreciate each and every one. And we just pray God's mercy and blessings upon each and every one and pray that you're safe. And again, Stone Awards, we thank you so very, very much for this honor.
These people make a distinction between right and wrong and stand firm on those principles. People of the caliber seems to be a dying breed. Their role is similar to that of a pastor in terms of standing on the truth and yielding not to compromise or tolerance. And the winner.
Da da da. How you doing, everybody? Da 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 da. It's Moonlight. I'm joking. Activist Terrence Ron Wilson.
I want to thank you, thank Ham, thank all that's part of putting this event together. All of the honorees tonight, greetings. Tomorrow will mark 7 years that I've been working with Concerned Citizens of Memphis. We feed the homeless every other Sunday downtown at 590 Washington. If you have the time, we would like for you to come out. We'll be out right at the old inspection station, right in front of juvenile court. I'm honored for this, and I dedicate this to my mother. She passed away this year, July 5th. And, this is an honor. Thank you.
So for 16, she traveled around the world with Bobby Rush, and she also created the line dance stump, which is also known as the cha-cha slide. So after hearing all these things, I'm really honored to be here to present this award. Maybe a lot of you already know. Go right ahead.
Living Legend Blues Award to go to, wow, we find out Bobby Brown and who else? Okay. Now, how do you pronounce his first name? Jazzy A. Anderson.
Wow. Giving honor to the Most High God, to Mr. Cam Mackenzie, the staff, and the entire committee for the Stone Award, to my staff, my family, my friends, my supporters, and my sponsor. And one of my sponsors is here tonight, Miss Brenda Bowles of Brenda Classic Boutique, and she actually outfitted me for this award tonight. I was told that legends produce legends. And this is the Blues Living Legend Award. So I would like to thank Mr. Bobby Rush, who I've been on the road with, actually 19 years now. And the legendary Queen of the Blues, Miss Denise LaSalle, who's also my friend. If you will, please keep her in your prayers. The Queen has undergone some surgery, and she's on the road to recovery. So as you say your prayers, please keep her in your prayers. And so with that being said, if legends produce legends, I hope that I can live up to what you all have given me here tonight and help contribute to produce other legends. Thank you.
Presenting the award for the most outstanding educator are Sergeant William Jones and founder of Cooper Educational Services, Anna Julia. Please welcome them to the stage. This award is sponsored by EMP, Accounting and Consulting Services.
Good evening. I am honored to introduce a community leader, a legacy builder, one who cares so much for young people everywhere. And this person does more than just talk about it and have meetings about it. This person does what needs to be done, and they do it with all of their love, all of their time, their money, and their faith. This person is very deserving, and I am so proud to be a part of their tribe. This award goes to a person that is a very vital part of our community. These people are an extension of what we are at home. They are responsible for teaching our children to read and write. And education is a valuable commodity, and this person understands his or her role in conveying this to their pupils. This person goes above and beyond their job description to ensure that each child is properly educated so that students can make a difference and not become another statistic of illiteracy.
Mr. Jerry Futrell. Dr. Jeffrey.
Well, I want to certainly thank God, and I certainly want to thank my beloved wife, Melanie. Oftentimes when I kind of lose my way, she always reminds me that she is Young Man University, so she's really the backbone of what we do. But I just want to take a moment to say and remind everyone here that war is upon us. It's upon our children. And we're either going to fight and build a foundation, or we're just going to continue to be safety nets. But you can't build on the safety net. We've got to give our kids a foundation. And I think that's, from a collective standpoint, is what we need to do. That's my war cry. And whenever I get an opportunity to speak to anyone, it's a war cry for our children. We're burying them, they're losing their way, and none of us can claim that anything that they do is new, because nothing is new under the sun. So I'm hoping that in this moment, in these times, that perhaps for the sake of the children, we'll bind together. Thank you.
Okay, so my first question is, if you are a female, clap your hands. If you're a lady, okay. If you are a mother, clap your hands. If you are a wife, clap your hands. If you are a female business owner, clap your hands. Amazing. So if you clap one out of the 5 that I mentioned, you are automatically a shero. Yes. Woohoo! Yes. So right now, I'm going to present the Shero Gibbon Award. announcer, that would be Mr. Danny Tennille. He's the activist, educator, and TV personality. And it's all sponsored by LaTanya Claiborne Stewart and Little Miracle Food Truck and Catering Service.
I want to thank Kim and the Stone Awards Committee for even recognizing the work that we do in the community. We do it because we love our community. We do it because we recognize there are issues that are happening, and you do what you do with what you have and start where you are. I am Sister Girl, and I am on this journey to inspire, engage, and change our community, one Sister Girl at a time. We ask you to do what you can with what you have. Start where you are, and you will get the win. We thank you.
Greetings again, you all. I'm Rachel Lawson, founder of Anna Julia Cooper Educational Services. I am very thankful to receive this award, and I don't know, I think a lot about heroes because I deal with young people every day. And it's interesting the way that they define heroes a lot of times, and I always say they look up to the wrong people because the right people don't step up, and it takes a lot of time and intention to step into this position, such a position, because I wouldn't call myself a shero necessarily, but so many young people have over the years, and that's really a blessing. So what I try to do with my gifts of leadership is to make sure that I'm training up other leaders behind me, and I think that's our role as leaders, because we're going to die one day. Okay, I went to a young person's funeral this morning, one of my former students, and she was one of the kind that inspired everybody. And everybody had so many loving and kind things to say about her, and she suddenly got into Christ, and now she's gone. But she inspired so many people that even her family in her obituary today said the words, "Some dreams death can't even kill." So we gotta make sure that the seeds that we're planting can't be killed even when we die. We gotta make sure that we're training up leaders intentionally so that when we pass on, we know who the baton is going to, and it'll be in trusted hands because we've taken the time as leaders to train up disciples to actually become heroes themselves. Thank you all.
Good evening, my name is Jasira Olatunji, and I'm the founder of Left Foot Forward. We took our name from a belief that our African ancestors held that you walk with your left foot forward to stomp out evil. And with 1 in 3 girls being sexually abused by the time she's 18 and 1 in 6 boys being sexually abused by the time he's 18, statistically that means that our children stand a greater chance of being sexually abused than their natural chance of being born left-handed. And so we thought, what greater evil is there to stomp out? The purpose of our organization is to directly address and combat the issue of child sexual abuse in our communities. Tonight I just want to ask you guys for a few things. Number 1, stop thinking that it can't happen to you. A lot of times we think that pedophiles are creepy, shady characters that are lurking on playgrounds, but 90% of our children know who sexually abused them. And it's usually someone that the family or that child trusts, that preacher, that teacher, that coach, that older cousin, the babysitter. Secondly, I ask that we make this our problem. When our teachers are dealing with children who have academic difficulties, when we wonder why teenage mothers and teenage fathers are on the rise, or if we wonder why that girl is going in the neighborhood, or we wonder why our children are afraid of an angry bully, a lot of times it's because that child is being abused, and we need to look into that. And finally, use me. I'm here. I'm here for the community. So this is a conversation you are uncomfortable about having with your children. I'm here for that. If you work with your church, your community center, your school, your sport, your civic organizations, I'm here. Also, we have presentations. We'll come in and do whatever. If you just want to know more about yourself or your organization, we have presentations for children, teenagers, and adults. Peace, love, light, and prosperity to each and every one of you. Protect our youth. Okay.
Callie Hearn, I'm Vice President of We All Be Growth. I'm honored to be here. It's amazing because last year I told my son when he got his Stone Award, I said, well, I got to get my Stone Award too. So I'm going to get it one day. But what I want to say is that we're getting ready for a big era. It's the changing of the torch. We're having the Jimmy Lunchford Jamboree starting October the 23rd through the 27th. We're going to have a special kickoff at Manassas High School. We're asking all of you all to come out because now it's time to do an intergenerational relationship. We always do Black Lives Matter when we don't have any solutions. What we're doing is doing what Jimmy Lunchford did. He said to give them their right, their passions, we must give them their knowledge. And that knowledge is through music, and music makes them motivated to do their careers. Because during Jimmy Lunchford's time, he was 10 years the #1 band in Apollo. 10 years the #1 band of choice for African American. 3 years he outbeat Count Basie, Duke Ellington, Glenn Miller. And on this week, and I hope y'all come 12:45 Monday at Manassas High to show the kids that you all care, because if they don't get the knowledge from you, who will they get it from? Thank you.
Well, I'm here to present the Hero Eben Award, and we're going to let Senator Tate lead the one.
How about this Hero Award? Hero Johan, Drew McCray III, Ron Hurd III, and look at there, State Senator Reginald Tate.
I was totally not expecting this. I am so humble. I'm just so thankful for all that God has allowed me to go through to be in the position that I'm in right now. And it's really something because I don't do what I do to get awarded for. I do what I do to make a difference in our communities. I wrote a play called Think Before You Shoot. It started off as a 15-minute skit. God would not let me stop writing. Amazingly, when I first presented the play was over at ABL Elementary School, where I went to school at because we were working on a documentary. And they kept running back to the back saying to me, look out there, the kids, look at the kids, they paying attention. We had their undivided attention from the beginning to the ending. Now, in November, we're going to be in Atlanta. We're looking to go on the Steve Harvey show. I really want to create a movement. I have a problem with what happens in our community each and every day. Back when I was growing up, if you got into a fight with somebody, then okay, all right, I'll see you tomorrow, and that was it. Now you can barely say something to one of these brothers, and they're going to pull out a gun. God gave me a vision. I stand here because I have a purpose. If nothing else we can do, we can at least say, think before you shoot. We should be held accountable for everything that happens in our community.
That's right.
I would hope that at some point that we would speak out more about what's happening in our community. If nothing else, tell them, think before you shoot, because we are losing too many of these young brothers out here.
Yes, sir.
But this just doesn't apply to them. This applies to the police officer or anybody else that carries a weapon. Every life is valuable. All of us stand for something. Thank you. I'm grateful.
Should leave that alone, shouldn't I? Telling somebody behind me what they were winning. You know, in my capacity, I don't recognize the hero mode as something that I'm supposed to do. But I thank you, it's nothing that I'm usually, what should I say, accustomed to. Then on here is also says sponsored by the Office of State Senator Regina Tate. I really need to have a talk with myself about that. But thank you guys in the Stone Awards. If I have been the hero, I'm wearing it well, but it's all for you guys.
Now, a word from our co-hosts.
We'd like to thank you all for joining us this evening, and we hope that you have seen something on this show to inspire you to go out into your neighborhood, into your community, and honor those people you see on a regular basis doing things to improve and enhance the quality of your communities and your neighborhoods. And also, especially those who take the time to tutor and teach our children. Until next time, may God continue to bless you real good.